In this video, we are going to go over how to graph a linear equation when you are given the equation of a line in slope-intercept form. So first question, graph the line y equals x plus 1. Step 1, write y equals mx plus b on the top of the given equation. So here I'm going to write y equals mx plus b. Okay, step 2, identify the y-intercept and plot it on the y-axis. So if you compare this equation of y equals mx plus b and y equals mx plus 1, y equals x plus 1, we know that the y-intercept is 1. So we are going to plot it on the graph. So this is x-axis and this is the y-axis. So the y-intercept is at 1 positive, so 1, so I'm going to put the point. Step 2, look at the slope. Write the slope. If the slope is not in a fraction form, rewrite it as a fraction. So your slope is, you have only x, right? What does that mean? That means you have 1 before x. So your slope is 1, but you are going to rewrite as a fraction form, which is 1 over 1. Step 3, starting from the y-intercept, plot the second point using the slope rise over run. So you start from the y-intercept, your rise is 1, so you are going to go up 1, that's your rise, and then your run is 1, so go to the right and put another point. And step 3, connect the points. So I'm going to use the line tool and then connect these 2 points. So you might want to use your ruler and make sure you put the arrow at the end. So we graphed the line using when we are given the slope-intercept form, we can graph the line. So it's the second example. Graph the line y equals negative 3x plus 2. Step 1. Write y equals mx plus b on the top of the given equation. So y equals mx plus b. And remember, m is the slope, b is the y-intercept. Step 2. Identify the y-intercept and plot it on the y-axis. So your y-intercept is 2. And on the y-axis, you plot the point 2. Step 2, continue to look at the slope m. If the slope is not in a fraction, rewrite it as a fraction. So you can have rise over 1. So your slope is negative 3 here. So negative 3 is not in a fraction form. So I'm going to rewrite it as a fraction. So you're going to write the denominator 1, so negative 3 over 1. Step 3, starting from the y-intercept, plot the second point using the slope rise over 1. So here your rise is negative 3. So you start from the y-intercept, you go down 3. And then you go to the right, your run is 1. Put the second point. Okay, and then connect the points. So use your ruler. Make sure you put the arrow at the end, so you graph the line. Okay, next example. Graph the line y equals 1 over x, 1/2 x minus 2. First step, write the equation y equals mx plus b. And then identify the y-intercept. Your y-intercept is negative 2. So on the y-axis, your intercept is negative 2. And then you look at the slope. Your slope is 1 over 2. it is already in the slope-intercept form. I mean, it is already in the fraction form, so you don't have to rewrite it. It's 1 over 2. Your rise is 1, your run is 2. So from the point, you go up 1, and then go to the right 2, to another point, and then connect them. Connect these 2 points. Make sure you use your ruler and put an arrow at the end of the line. Okay, next example, graph the line y equals -1/3 x plus 2, write y equals mx plus b on the top of the given equation. So y equals mx plus b. Identify the y-intercept and plot it on the graph. So your y-intercept is 2. On the y-axis, you plot the point. And then look at the slope. If the slope is not a fraction, rewrite it as a fraction. It is already fraction, so it's -1/3. You don't have to rewrite it as a fraction. It's already in fraction form. So starting from the y-intercept, plot the second point in the slope, rise over run. So your rise is -1. So you're gonna go down 1 and go to the right 1, 2, 3. Put the second point. And then we are going to plot these 2 points, and you connect these 2 points. Make sure you draw the arrow at the end. Okay, so the next questions I want you to try and check the answers with me.